Okay, I'm back, and welcome to the North Gate. Alright, we got people coming out. Yep, was gone for a couple weeks, and then there was some other problems going on. We got road construction. Yeah, look at the date, 9/7. And he's coming out. And looky there, the excavator's coming out. And then the big truck. So they're not totally done yet, but they're pretty close. The problem being, you'll find out here, is that this camera dies. Don't know if it's batteries or whether the camera just got old, because that was the original camera on the North Gate. And there's the big truck coming out. Empty. Went in with rocks, dumped them, came out with no rocks. There's another one going in with rocks. 57s, I believe. No, Crusher Run. So we got our roads all topped with Crusher Run. And here it comes out, empty. And then I don't know who that was. 1057. And then another truck goes in with more rock. And here he comes out, 1121. Wasn't in there very long. Alright. And have no idea who this is. They seemed a bit confused. And then they come back out. I think they're looking for somebody else or some other road. And the big truck comes out. Don't really want to meet one of those trucks going in or coming out. And then another truck going in. 9-8. And he's coming back out. Community spent a lot of money for all this rock going in. Hopefully it lasts years, because I can't afford putting more of this stuff down like we just did, because you can see how many truckloads went in. There was a lot, and there's over 20 tons per truck. So there's a lot of rock going on the roads. Problem is the rain washes it off. Hopefully it's been crowned enough that it doesn't do it. And that was it on that camera. I put up another camera when we got back. So we'll have new camera on that one. This is a new camera here. Be similar to this, except when I put this one up I didn't point it correctly. So we're on the inside of the gate more than the outside of the gate. But we got a lot, and I mean a lot of videos. And people going out. More people going out, because if you can believe it, coming back in, bringing more people. Now granted, if I caught an owner on this camera, I'm sorry, but if you hang with it here, you'll see that there is a lot of movement through the south gate this time. and at all hours. Almost 9 o'clock. And later. There's 2 vehicles going out. So I don't know where they're going, because we're not really near anything. Going in and out. 10 a.m. Still going in and out. Must be more. He's still standing there. Yep. There we go. Another one. And another. What can I say? A lot of vehicles. I'm not counting these people. I just don't want to have to count everything. So if one of the other property owners wants to review and count how many go in and out of this gate that was caught on camera, go right ahead, because I'm pretty sure there were some that weren't caught when the between videos. And we got a squirrel making an appearance. Let me say, there was other squirrel videos on here. I did not show all of them. And we got a deer. And look at the 2 baby deer. Their spots are almost gone. Well, not quite, but they're fading a little bit. And there's a deer down below the gate there. And another squirrel. Well, could be the same squirrel. He's down on the roadbed. Alright, 11:09 p.m. They're coming in. Yep, you need a flashlight. 11:10. Couple minutes difference and you could have came in together, people. Yeah, do not trip and fall over that edge. That goes down a ways. That is Hunt Club. We got a kind of a notice from one of them Hunt Club people saying there's not that many Hunt Club. Must be somebody else up there running. It's like, well, we need to stop everybody that's going up there and saying, what party are you with? What's your name? Who do you know? And we got another deer. Oh. And a sibling. And turkeys. Is that mama deer down there? Yep. There's been turkey. Okay, watch this at the bottom of the screen. That coyote is limping. It's been hurt somehow. And more turkeys. Lots and lots of turkeys. And a raccoon. Yeah, all kinds of animals. I know what this is. 6:26 a.m. That is Porta-Johns. 7:09 a.m., 7:10 a.m. And that is the Porta-John guy going out after he has delivered a whole bunch of Porta-Johns. So somebody is having a party. Hence, all the vehicles coming in and out. And what? Oh yeah, a dumpster. They plan on making a lot of garbage. Yep, dumpster stayed. They'll pick it up later. Okay, here we go. 9/25/2025. 3:24 in the afternoon. We got more people coming in. I don't know what kind of party they had, because I was not on the mountain at the time that this was happening. Yeah, more people coming in. Baby Bean. And what kind of party are they throwing? I don't know. Look at the dress on that girl. That is not something I would wear up on the mountain. Well, I don't wear dresses, though. But as far as I know, we don't have any dance halls up here. We barely have a few houses. Somebody plans on partying. And it got dark. So, there's some van that stayed there for a little while looking for something in the back. I don't know. Didn't run all the videos on that. And more people coming in. 9:37 p.m. they're coming in. 10:30 p.m. they're coming in. I would hate to have to set up a tent, which I think a lot of these people are doing, because there is no, as far as I know, no mass lodging up here. This is supposed to be residential housing only, not a dormitory. On the 26th of September, they're still coming in. So there is something going to be going on, if it hasn't already. That one looks like they came from the river. Let's see, 77 degrees. Not really that warm. And they're still coming in. My God. Still going. This is going to go on for a while, people. I hope they're not going any further than what they should be going. They're going up to somebody's property and not just running up and down our roads that we just got done. I mean, basically, each vehicle that goes up and down the road wears on the road a little bit. So you can't say, oh, there's no problem, it's a brand new road. The roads are the roads, and they're gravel, and every vehicle that runs on them pushes the gravel into the shale, or if they're going fast enough, it skids it off the road at all. Some of these people are wearing outfits that don't seem to be proper for the country. We got 75 degrees. And remember, we're coming off a heat wave. So the snakes are out. Though if you got this many people, you're making a lot of vibrations and the snakes don't like it. So hopefully they're scattered and you don't have any copperheads, timber rattlers, laying in wait for somebody to stick their hand in something they shouldn't and get bitten. $7:39 p.m. Still coming in. Yep. And a couple more cars. 8 o'clock at night. So when is the party? Or is it an all weekend party? Probably an all weekend party. And if they were playing music up there, I sure didn't hear it because I wasn't up there. And I'll tell tell you, if I hear music from my property to their property, they're playing it way too loud. Because other properties lower than them are going to hear it, and they're not in our property group. My boy, there is a lot of cars coming in. And we're going to say that there is not just one person in every vehicle. There is multiple people in every vehicle. Yep, going out, getting in the vehicle and driving it in. I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't have improved the road with this much traffic on it. Maybe we should start charging a toll for every car that comes in. A little extra money coming into our coffers to help fix the road the next time. What does anybody think? How much money per car should we charge for going past the gates? Oh, here they're going out. We can make a little money doing this, because we spent a lot of money improving these roads. I'm just hoping they'll stay improved. Now, just for the curious, I don't know, anybody watching it at this point in time, I just got this done, and I'm doing one sitting and going over this on a voiceover, no rehearsals, and we're just talking about what's coming in and out as it's going here. I mean, I did kind of look at it when I was deleting this videos in between, because otherwise you'd have 3 or 4 videos of one car coming in or one car going out. So each little video is about 10 seconds. So I've deleted, 10 to 30 seconds for each vehicle going in and out. Sometimes more, depending on how long they sit in front of the camera. Which reminds me, somewhere in here, which I deleted the video, one of the party goers coming in
Those folks should be right behind us, but
doesn't realize that there's a camera at the gate. And right where, the numbers are down at the bottom of the gate, she pulled her pants down and squatted, and I assume peed within camera range. So, people, tell anybody coming in, there are cameras at the gates, so don't pull your pants down unless you mean to actually moon the camera, which is not going on YouTube, and I don't need to see it, because that reminds me of the first bloody video I did of the gate, the north gate, where the guy stops at the gate, gets out of his Jeep, goes around the Jeep as he's pulling out his wiener and off to the edge and started peeing. On camera. I had to blur it out. Don't need to see that. And people are still coming in and out. This is 9:27. 5 o'clock. So they still are either partying or going to party. Maybe it was one long party. I don't know. I wasn't there. I know, I keep saying that. And they keep it coming. Now that's the kind of vehicle that should be on our road. Okay. So that lockbox is our general lockbox for the property owners. So that has to be a friend of a different property owner, because the one for the partiers are using the one at the base of the post where the lock is. And they keep coming in and out. So, oh, looky there. We got a side-by-side. Either doesn't have a key or doesn't know a combination. I'm betting they came up through a different gate that I found open, which was our contractor to do the road. So on, was it today? 10/1? Or was it yesterday? 9:30. I actually closed that gate and locked it because our lock was actually open. So that gate is now locked. See, that car had people in the front seat and the back seat. And they're now leaving on 9:28. And they think it's cold because it's 60 degrees. I saw a coat. It ain't cold yet. When it gets down to 27, 14 Fahrenheit, then it's cold. That's 17 C, 62 Fahrenheit. That is not cold yet. Snow has not hit the mountain yet. Freezing hasn't hit the mountain yet. Looky there, shorts. 62 degrees. That person has got it. There's still sharp weather here. Oh, quite a few vehicles. Next time I'm down there, I will adjust this camera to focus a little bit further on the other side of the gate. Like I said, this is a new camera, and I replaced the north gate with a similar camera, so the north gate will have similar video as this one. So I think that's a good idea.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, we'll leave it open.
New batteries, new camera, and whoever that is didn't go up far enough, so they closed the gate. Okay. Open gate. Like I say, lots of vehicles leaving. They all came in, now they all gotta leave. I don't know where the heck they parked all these vehicles. There's not a massive parking lot up there. I guess the one property does have a very long, wide driveway. But there's a lot of trees growing along that driveway, if I remember right. A lot of pine trees. And they don't have, as far as I know, a big house to put all these people in for overnight staying. But they do have platforms that they built all over the place that they could build tents on. But I didn't think they had that many platforms to put a tent on. All these people actually camping? Or they don't actually sleep at all, they just party all the time. I don't know. Some of these vehicles do not look like they should be going up and down our road, but I guess we've improved it enough and spent a lot of money to do it so that they could. Can't close it now. Somebody's in the way. So maybe they can stay in that camper van there. But they still can't stay in that little red car. You'd be cramped in that little sucker if you tried to sleep in it. That you could probably sleep in. But most of these are little cars. That one looks like it's got a dent in the front fender, quarter panel there. Now 77 degrees. A lot of vehicles went in and out. Ooh, look at the braids on that guy. Yep, bicycle rack on the back of that, but no bicycle. Why don't you bring your bicycle up, dude? You'd have fun driving that thing down the hill on all the rocks. Oh, sorry, dudette. All you need to do is go that fast down the rocks and go and start skidding, and off your side of the mountain you go. Places down up there, you go off the side of the mountain, you're going down 300-400 feet. Unless you hit a tree. Anybody still with me? Or have they all given up or hit the 10-second fast forward button? Did that woman have a tail on her? You got to back it up and look at when they closed that gate. It is amazing how many vehicles are going in and out. The south gate, the one property, has got that many friends.
Oh, well, I figure we'll get them on.
That want to come up on the mountain. Well, there's not that much water, there's not that much available for septic. And if you're watching the channel, you've probably seen my house that I'm building. And that has a septic that's rated for 1 3/4 bedroom. I would not want all these people pooping in my toilets up there because it would just overflow the septic. Then again, they did bring in porta potties.
Open, I'll do the
So
close.
that is a good thing. They did bring in some porta potties and a dumpster. But our road is getting a workout. Our locks are getting a workout. The gates are getting a workout, opening and closing every time they go in and out. I'm not showing the closing and opening. I'm trying to make sure that the vehicles are seen in the video. You see this guy's closing, so yeah, they close them. They're locking them. Open and closed, open and closed. 77 degrees out. It's warmed up. She ain't got much on. And look at the size of that vehicle compared to him. I'm surprised he fits in that thing. Probably got the seat all the way back. Okay, what the heck was that? I don't know. Man. We're getting close to the end. So 8 o'clock at night, they're still leaving. If they're going back to a main city, they have at least 2 hours, maybe 3 hours on the road to get there. (8:55 a.m.) Oh, 11:39. Somebody coming in. And still going out. 2:10 p.m. on 9/29. I think we went up on 9:30. And that's all we got for this time. Leave me a comment, subscribe, like, and I will catch you next time.